Hello and welcome into the Erie Tiger Network. Brandon Bird here with you as we get you set up for a double dip of volleyball action here tonight from the Mead Gym. And you might be wondering, what the heck is Erie doing playing Centaurus inside the Mead Gym? Well, it's a little triangle action tonight. Centaurus played Mead earlier tonight. They lost in straight sets, and now Centaurus will play Erie, and then Erie will play Mead, and that's how you can fit more games in during a weird COVID season. So welcome in. Brandon Bird here with you. Don't forget to follow us on our social media, on Erie Tiger Media on Twitter, Facebook, Instagram. You can head to erietiger.network.com, and you can like this video and subscribe to our YouTube channel. We are going to have we already had the national anthem. And right now, we are a little bit undermanned. In fact, I'm the only crew member here. We have a couple students. They did let me know that they would be late, but they still wanted to sign up. So they'll be here shortly and be able to help. So the scoreboard might lag or the camera or something. We'll try and figure that out as we're waiting for a couple students to be on hand here. But Erie wearing their black uniforms with black shorts, Centaurus in the red uniforms with black shorts, and Centaurus has yet to find a win so far this season, 0-7 coming into this game, as the Tigers look to rebound from last night's tough 5-set loss to Holy Family. So they will attempt to rebound from that, and Centaurus looking for their first victory on the season. And give me just a moment as we have a couple crewmen walking in, and I'll get them set up and we'll get rolling as Olsen is back to serve it off first for the Tigers. And Olsen, will slap it with the right hand in toward the back row. High-arcing dig there, attack from behind the back line. Now Tigers on the attack from the outside. It's Michelson, partially blocked, dropped down and in for a kill, and Michelson will start things off well here for Erie. And the incredible Will Johns is now joining us as our cameraman. We'll get Brendan Murphy in here to run our scoreboard replay and graphics and all that good stuff, as that one will just tuck in there from the back line. And we're going to mute for just a moment just to get them set up, and then we'll get going here. All right, welcome back in audio-wise. Thanks for being patient there. As our two crew members were able to show up actually earlier than anticipated. So huge thanks to them for being able to do that. As Tigers currently leading 5-3 right now, and they pick up another point, a 6-3 lead, and a good start here for the Tigers. So Erie, as we mentioned, a tough 5-set loss last night to Holy Family, and try to rebound from that now. The libero, Lindsay Sebesta, back to serve it. Will serve up a floater in the front row. Outside attack, angling it cross court. Olsen digs from the back row. Set far side, tapped over by Snyder. Now on the attack is Centaurus. A right-handed hit too long, and the Tigers will score another point. Erie coming into today's game. A little bit over 500, but it's about the RPI, and they'll have a huge game coming up against Meade following this one. Another floater sliding in to grab that one from the back row was the Centaurus defender. That was Julia Mischke. And right now, a timeout for Centaurus. An 8-3 lead for Erie. We'll stick right here during the commercial as so an 8-3 lead here early for the Tigers. We talked about the RPI just a little bit. The Tigers 23rd in RPI. Only 24 teams make the regional round. And so Erie kind of skirting right along the edge. They've had a rough schedule so far. Very good opponents winning percentage here in this early going. And so that has been the reason for, I think, some of their tough games. If you think about it, they're 2 sets away from being a team with 1 loss so far this season, and both 5-set losses to Windsor and Holy Family, as there's another violation there on Centaurus, and a 9-3 lead early here for the Tigers. Now back to serve is Sebesta. She'll step in with the right hand. The junior captain will float one in toward the back row. Dug out there, dump over the middle. That was Jason that dumped it. Now back bumped over her head was Rogers onto the Tigers side. Big hit with a right hand, and smacking that one down and in for the Tigers was Faith Snyder. Snyder, the junior, 5'10" junior. A lot of these Tiger players involved in club volleyball. And you thought when the schedule came out and they announced that volleyball was going to be in the spring that the club season was going to heavily impact the high school season. Luckily, I think they've been able to kind of work around that, both sides. There's a big hit out of the middle. Good dig by Centaurus to keep it alive, but not able to continue. It was Param, and another point for the Tigers, and they lead at 11-3 here in the first set. Best of 5 here, even though it's a double dip sometimes in these tournament settings. This is not a tournament. You see best of 3 situation, but we're sticking with best of 5 here tonight. As there's an attack from near the back. Snyder will give way to Sebesta, who hits it right back to Snyder. Angles it cross court. Dug out there by Jason. Hit over 3rd time. Centaurus back to the Erie side. Now Michelson rips and plants one into the hard wood and has another point. A 9-point lead for the Tigers here in set number 1. A very good start for Erie. The Tigers in the 5A, 4A, NCAA, it's actually NCAC, I'm pretty sure, but listed in Max Preps as the NCAA, which is quite funny. As there's another point for Erie off a good block in the middle by Kurtz. Windsor 5-0 league play, Meade 4-0, Longmont 4-1, Holy Family 4-2, Erie 3-2, and Centaurus 0-6 coming into tonight as that one is outside, and another point for the Tigers. And right now Centaurus struggling a little bit, and they're going to get a timeout from their coach. We'll take our first timeout. Tigers lead it 14-3 here on the Erie Tiger Network.
Are you looking to buy or sell a new home? Jen McGurk, an experienced real estate agent serving Erie, Vista Ridge, and the surrounding Denver area. For years, Jen has assisted all types of buyers and sellers with their real estate needs. Give Jen a call today at 303-949-3331 or check out Jen Realty online at jenrealty.com.
Front Range Landfill puts all your needs in front of everything else. Front Range Landfill won Erie Chamber of Commerce Business of the Year Award, as well as being featured on national television. We are very proud of our facility and we welcome the opportunity to address your disposal needs. Our focus is on customer service. We strive to achieve easy and rapid access in and out of the facility. We feel certain that we will exceed your expectations of your solid waste disposal requirements. Choose Front Range Landfill for all your landfill needs. You will be pleased.
And welcome back in here, Erie Tiger Network. Brandon Bird here with you. A point scored just as we were coming back. 14-4 lead now for Erie. Point scored by Erie, and then Centaurus got one right back as back to serve for the Warriors is Maggie Shaw. And Shaw will send that one toward the back row. Set up here in the middle, big hit and a block out of the middle. A very good block there that time by Bo Param. So the Tigers surrender back-to-back points for the first time this match. 14-5, first set lead here for Erie. This one floats into the back row. Dug out there by Olsen. Set here near side by Gardner. And Michelson just had to gently tap it over. Now Gardner will set it up again for Payne. She angles it cross court. One arm diving stab by the libero there. That was Romine. And now Erie on the attack. And off the hands and stinging out of bounds. Julia Mischke couldn't quite handle it. And a kill there for Peyton Michelson. And tell you what, Tigers need to get their energy up. I know they're leading, but when you face Meade, you cannot be as lethargic. It kind of just looks like they're going through the motions right now. I know you're playing a winless team. Let's see if the Tigers can pick up their energy a little bit. Romine with the set, far side, or bump, or dig, or whatever we're looking for here. Played over by Olsen. Sliding dig there. Set far side. Cross-court hit. Partially blocked. Back onto the Centaurus side. They're scrambling and they can't get it over. As too many touches the call there. And the Tigers will pick up another point. A 16-5 lead here for Erie. As Faith Snyder will head back to serve. Snyder will toss it into the air, slaps it with the right hand, almost secured the ace. Now played over third time by Centaurus. Snyder sets up, Gardner, back set, far side. Going around was Kurtz, but out of bounds, and a point there for Centaurus. And a 10-point lead still for Erie after that one as Romine, Evelyn Romine back to serve. The defensive specialist will whip this one to the back row, almost mishandled there by Sebesta. Now played by Olsen and pelted into the net by Michelson, and back-to-back points here and back to a single-digit lead for the Tigers. Erie with four along the back row here. Sebesta will dig in. Snyder goes high. Olsen hits the top tape, and the Tigers, 3 errors in a row, lead to 3 Centaurus points in a row. Another serve by Romine, dug there by Michelson. Gardner sets back to Peyton. Ripped one into the back row, dug there by Romine. Now she'll play it over a third time. Snyder, Gardner, back or sets here to Michelson, who ripped that ball into the hardwood. And a 9-point lead here for the Tigers. Good rip there, and maybe a hair late on our replay. Yep, just a hair late. Trying to show Brendan what to look for there. So after those big plays, you can hit that replay button right away and it'll pick up a replay. How about that? Now back to serve. Here is Moding for the Tigers. Audrey Moding, the junior. Kind of a serving specialist here, as you see her whip one in there. Almost got an ace and ends up getting the point. So 10-point lead there for the Tigers. And now Moding back to serve again. 18 serving 8. Tigers on the attack. Moding will toss it with the right hand, slaps it hard in toward the back row. Centaurus trying to regroup here. They'll play it over third hit. Moding digs, set there by Gardner. Bump set into Olsen, rips one and pelts it in. And Maggie Olsen with the kill, and the Tigers extend the lead out to 11. And now Moding back to serve again. Tigers 6 points away here from pay dirt in the first set, as that one is splashed into the net and a service error back to a 10-point first set lead for the Tigers. Now played in. Kurtz just dropped the hammer and sent it home. Big hit there by Kurtz out of the middle. And volleyball is a good sport to kind of play those replays. This one running a little slow on us, but we like that slow motion. Shooting at 60 frames a second. I'll show Brendan how to speed that up and slow it back down. Here, during a timeout, we'll show him how to do that. Now set, far side cross-court hit. Dug there by Snyder. Set up by Gardner to the near side for Olsen. Goes cross-court, drops it in front of the back line, and a kill there by Maggie. So the Tigers have their largest lead of the set at 12 points. As Kurtz back to serve. Ellie will smash it into the back row. Ooh, that was actually deflected into the face of a Warrior. And double touch is the call there. Another point for the Tigers. 3 points from sending this first set home is Erie. Now Kurtz smashes again. Back row dig. Now picked up. Centaurus will play it over third time. Set out of the middle, ripped there by Patzer. Good dig by Romine. That got the Tiger bench excited. Now, Snyder will send it over on the third hit safely. Centaurus trying to set it up out of the middle, and kind of a miss swipe there that time. That was Sofia Villarreal, the senior middle hitter. And a point there for the Tigers. 2 points away from dusting this one off. This one is hit into the back row, sliding dig. Played over third time by the Tigers. Now hit out of the middle, a little tapper there by Patzer, off tempo. Romine will gather, now hit far side by Param. That was blocked. Back on the Centaur side, they send it right back to the Erie Tiger side. They're scrambling a little. Get over the third time is Olsen, now set up in the middle, blocked at the net. Back onto the Centaur side, longest rally of the match. Picked up there by Moding. Set by Gardner, near side. Olsen hits and puts it home, and the Tigers are at set point here in set number 1. 24 serving 9. Kurtz to serve out the first set here in the Meade Gym. We expect maybe a little bit more presence here among the fans in the nightcap, as that one is dug high. Set far side, cross-court hit, dug there by Moding. Now Gardner, she'll set up Snyder. Snyder rips. Good dig there by Romine, sliding. Now back set near side, blocked at the net. Romine trying to keep it alive, does. Romine's played well here in this set. Now high goes Gardner. Again, Snyder blocked down and in, and the Tigers can't quite finish the set. Good block there out of the middle that time, Sofia Villarreal. And a 24-10 lead here. Tigers will take this first set here. Just a matter of win, and there it is. So the kill there by Olsen off the mis-executed block, and the Tigers take the first set 25-10. We'll take a timeout here. Tigers lead it here on the Erie Tiger Network.
You know, if you've ever found yourself repeating the same thing for 75 years, you might be Smokey Bear.
Only you can prevent wildfires.
Wow, thing is, there's a lot more to say. Like if you've ever found yourself burning yard debris and then walking away, well, you might be starting a wildfire. So for the love of the outdoors, go to SmokeyBear.com to learn more about wildfire prevention.
You are watching the ETN.
This is more than a bundle. It's more than a combo deal. It's not just stuff. This is your home, your car. And you want to give them the protection they deserve. With home and auto insurance. State Farm agents get it. It's why they're here.
In Erie, talk to State Farm agent Jeannie Hulse.
And welcome back in, Erie Tiger Network. A first set lead here for the Tigers. Let's see here. Nope, that was the wrong one. There you go. First set lead here for the Tigers. And, oh, you know, I tell you what, I know it's been this way all season. It still throws me off every time they don't switch sides. Just so used to that in volleyball. No switching sides this season, one of the COVID protocols. And it will be Centaurus to serve it here. And that is Molly Monroe that will serve it. In toward the back row, Michelson will dig. Gardner will set up Snyder, hits it across court, and dug out into the net for a Tiger point, and they'll start off the set strong with 1 point lead here in set number one. Or excuse me, set number two. And now Olsen will serve it up. Maggie will float one in there. Good diving dig by Romine. And I'll tell you what, Romine, I think, has by far been the best Centaurus player here tonight. She has been everywhere on that side of the court. Showing a lot of grit. Sometimes that's hard. Team that already lost tonight, hasn't found the win column, still playing tough. Romine will dig again. Set up, tapped over by Villarreal. Tapped over again, and Tigers swipe it over. A nifty little swipe there by Snyder. Now cross-court hit, Snyder digs. Patzer will put it into the back row. Another dig there by Romine. Has 1,000 of those tonight. Now Sebesta, Gardner, Patzer blocked, and a Centaurus point. Best sequence of the night for the Warriors. Now Olsen will dig along the back row. Gardner will set it up near side. Michelson blocked and picked up by the Warriors. They'll go cross court. Another block by the Tigers, sent to the back row. And good redirect that time, and Warriors are pumped. That was Mishka that delivered that one. I think it's Mishka. And now serving it up is Lindsay Underwood as that one is dug out. Set here near side. Michelson rips, and a little bit too hot to handle. Good thump there, Lindsay Underwood. And he just caught the tail end of that one. I'll just give a little wink and a nod, Brendan. Don't ask, just do it. Just do it, follow your instincts. And a miss hit double touch there on the set by Centaurus. And now back to serve it is Sebesta. Almost called Lindsay Kate, might remember Kate. Outstanding senior year last year. Helped lead the Tigers to state for the first time in many, many years. And there's a good kill there out of the middle by Kurtz. Just keep playing them. You always got time here between service. So I'll do this next few times just to join the mode. Now Sebesta will float this one. Romine will slide in. Back set. Centaurus kind of miscued. And a miscue there and a Tiger point. Just got underneath it. A little bit of miscommunication there on that point. Now Sebesta again will serve it. Sebesta just a soft floater in toward the back row. Now set up. And they'll let Romine play it over. Olsen digs. Gardner sets a big hit there by Kurtz. Oh, and just a little bit long. And we'll see that one sail just a little long here. As Kurtz, oh, bailed on it. Now a floater. And Tigers tapped it a couple times, but couldn't get a hold of it. This one, Olsen had to dive, set up. Michelson delivers. So Michelson pelts one there. Now Tiger in to serve. That was Elsa Carreras. Back set, far side, hit there by Kurtz, and that one will hit the ground.
Do the replay before you do the score.
All right, learning how to do the replay properly here on the road. For our road games, we always do kind of a pared down broadcast set, but heck, with our home computer out of commission right now till we get it repaired tomorrow, it's about just as good anyway. Especially when Brendan's running replay. Now, near side set up. Michelson hammered it. And the Tigers stretch out their lead. There's the big swat there by Michelson, drilling it into the floorboards. 10-4 lead for the Tigers. And now back to serve is Carreras again. Diving, sliding dig there for Centaurus. Now blocked at the net, drips onto the Centaurus side. Now they'll play it over a third time. That was a pretty good play. Now set up, far side, cross-court hit. Kurtz, that one is dug out of the middle. On the attack is Centaurus, kept alive by Erie. It's Michelson now, the running swat. And tell you what, Michelson's height helped her on that one because she didn't really jump high and she's just swiped it right over. And a kill there for the Tigers and an 11-4 lead. This one sent in toward the back row, played long and out of bounds, and another Tiger point. 12-4, Tigers lead it here in set number 2, a 1-0 victory after taking set number 1 25-10. And there's a rip there by Carreras. Now Romine will play it over, diving dig by Sebesta, set up near side. Michelson, oh man, just absolutely exploded into that ball. Look at that height, man. Tell you what, above the antenna on that one. Fun having some good replay. You know what, Tiger fans? There is a black line. It may not bother you. I tell you what, it is bothering the heck out of me right now. And you see that black line running down the screen. That is in our software somehow. No idea how to get rid of it because I don't see it on our camera. It is, and it is on our camera. So we have a little camera imaging issue. Well, that's a bummer. We'll try to not let that bother us too much tonight. And now back to serve for the Warriors is Tess Jason, the 5'7" senior. Olsen, Gardner, Kurtz, long. Point there for the Warriors, 14-6, single-digit lead. And the Mavericks on deck for this Tiger team. And there's a block at the net. Always kind of wondered, there is a break here between these two games, but I should ask Coach Brown, is it easier to play in back-to-back or sit around for a game and then play again? So ultimately, Meade as the home team can schedule that, so you'd think it's easier to get that break between as there's a big hit by Michelson. Another point for the Tigers. Meade is the #1 team right now in RPI, and Centaurus is 70th out of 70. So the Tigers are playing the last team and the first team tonight in the same night in RPI. Talk about a stark contrast. Cross-court hit. Now Gardner will pass it along here to Kendra Evanson that's in there. That one is hit by Olsen. So Evanson, Carreras both in there. We might see Rowan Ramsey here in a little bit. And I imagine we'll see, well, actually I'm not sure that all of those roster players were allowed to travel here. Now remember, the Tigers have been on a long layoff. So they tried to knock the rust off last night against Holy Family. And the Tigers will play a lot. They play 2 games tonight. They have a rescheduled game tomorrow against Skyline, I believe. And they're just going to play a lot of games to try and get in their season schedule before the end of the year as that one goes careening into the net. A 17-8 lead now for the Tigers. Floater in towards Olsen. Gardner will set up Maggie, and Maggie just got high and hammered it hard into the hardwood. Now played over. Tigers on the attack. That's Olsen, and that one was blocked down and in by the Warriors. I think in there on that block was Avery Rogers, the 5'11" senior. Helps to be tall in volleyball. And a surgical-like hit there that time by Olsen. Didn't have quite the pace, but dropped it in there almost perfectly. This Tiger team is good. A couple seniors in Michelson and Kurtz, but everyone else getting experience. And I think that's partially why we've seen the Tigers. They've played a couple tough 5-set matches and just haven't had that kind of locked in focus to execute in the 5th set. I think a little bit of that is youth for this Tiger team, and as they continue to develop, I think we'll see that maturity and experience really pay dividends for this Tiger team. Now this one is floated and dropped in on the line for an ace. See that one, it just will drop in there right, and oh, just beyond our camera frame, but just touched the line there. Now Gardner again. Almost got another ace, that time short of Romine. Now Centaurus on the attack. Gardner will set it near side. Olsen unloads. That one was partially blocked or hit the top of the net. Couldn't quite tell. Now Villarreal sends in the back row. Dug out there by Evanson. Now sent by Patzer. That one toward the right side. Picked up there by Mishki, and then miss hit there at the net. I think that was Maggie Shaw that couldn't quite handle that one. And the Tigers now lead it 22-9. Slap to the right hand and hits the tape. And a point there for Centaurus. The Warriors, named after Spartan warriors. One thing I was thinking about last night when the Tigers were playing Holy Family, who was also the Tigers, I was there for the solo cast. We weren't able to bring you the full broadcast last night, and so that was probably one of the first Holy Family games I've been to where I just sat and basically watched, and I could hear the crowd. And everyone's yelling, "Go Tigers," but there's 2 Tiger teams out there. And so you have Erie, that is a school that is really old, not the building itself, but Erie High School as an establishment. Holy Family has been around for ages. I was thinking about a lot of the schools that are named Tigers are old schools. How did that happen? Sterling, I think Lakewood is the Tigers. I think it might be Lamar or La Junta. Can't remember. One of the 2 that's the Tigers.
Bennett High School is also the Tigers.
Bennett out in Strasbourg, or near Strasbourg, they're the Tigers. They have been around for a long time. So it's like, I don't know, if you started your school in the 19-teens or something, you decided to name them the Tigers. Set point here in set number 2. Getting off track here. It's turning more into a weird podcast. Now Gardner will set up near side. Michelson tried to put it away. It literally just rolled down the tape, fell on the Centaurus side, and the Tigers will dust off set number 2, 25-11. There's a good shot right down the tape there. We'll take a timeout. 1 set away from a Tiger victory here in match number 1 tonight on the Erie Tiger Network. Uh-oh. Oh, good. Do you have a plan in place for your family's future in the event something happens to you? Are you caring for aging parents, grandparents, or a loved one with special needs? The Germany law firm named 2017 Erie's Chamber Business of the Year provides expert legal guidance and peace of mind for you and your family in the areas of probate, elder law, and estate planning. Visit Germany Law Firm's Erie Village office or website at coelderlaw.net to set up a personalized consultation.
Have you ever wanted to support the Erie Tiger Network, the student media arm of Erie High School? Well, now you can. We have set up a Patreon page. There's a way for you to send us a monthly pledge in order to provide funding for the program, as well as get access to reward tiers. As a Tiger fan, you get the satisfaction of knowing you are helping out your favorite local media organization. As a member of the ETN fan club, you are officially recognized on air and can receive ETN goodies throughout the year. As an in-broadcast red sponsor, you get to sponsor a specific segment of any broadcast. For more information, email bird_brandon at sbbsd.org. This is a $25 per month commitment. As an appreciator of Erie's live broadcast with the weekly news, you can help support this program by becoming one of our patrons by going to bit.ly/ETN Patreon.
Go to where your friends are. Go to where the action's at. Go find your sense of adventure. Go Airheads, Airsoft Field and Store located in Erie, Colorado. Go Airheads and go Tigers.
And welcome back in Erie Tiger Network as we are all set now for set number 3. And the Tigers will start off with Olsen serving. She'll go into the back row. Now Tigers on the attack again. Michelson sends it wide. In a 1-0 lead here for Centaurus. This one to Kurtz. Gardner, far side, creamed there by Snyder. That was crisp for the Tigers. And now Sebesta back to serve. Sebesta with a mask that to me makes her look like a bandit. So maybe that's what we'll nickname her. The Bandit Libero, stealing points from the opponent with her defensive specialty and her digs. I tell you what, I don't think maybe if there's not a ton of you watching right now, I'm sure that you will watch more later. And actually, I just realized that we misnamed this first game. So I'll fix that on our YouTube channel. What I was going to say, though, is if you're watching and you're used to watching the Erie Tiger Network, have we ever nicknamed someone? I don't know that we have. I don't know if we've given an official nickname to someone. Might be Sebesta, that's the first. Now far side setup. Michelson will rip. Tigers will gather. Out of the middle. Kurtz, blocked. It went off her head. Tigers tried to keep it alive, they couldn't. And a diving dig attempt there by Olsen. see if we were able to fix that title. Yep, there it is. Now it says Erie versus Centaurus. Floater into the back row, picked up there by Sebesta. Ooh, and Gardner. And a tie.
Are you looking to buy or sell a new home? Jen McGurk, an experienced real estate agent serving Erie, Vista Ridge, and the surrounding Denver area. For years, Jen has assisted all types of buyers and sellers with their real estate needs. Give Jen a call today at 303-949-3331 or check out Jen Realty online at jenrealty.com.
Welcome back in. Erie Tiger Network, a 6-1 lead here for Centaurus. We tell you what, we changed the name of the video to the correct, and it suddenly inspired the Warriors to greatness. Now Erie trying to be a little bit sharper here, and Olsen just absolutely placed it on a dime. And now into serve for the Tigers is Carreras, the 5'6" junior. And she'll float that one to the back row. Romine will slide and dig, and now sent long out of the middle. Little miss-hit work underneath that one was Param. And the Tigers inching closer here. Still trail it though, 6-3. That one will twist into the back row, set up near side cross court, and a block, but down and in for the Warriors, and a kill there that time by Avery Rogers. Tigers down by 4 here. That's the thing, you don't want to look ahead to the next game. Keep focus, put your foot on the gas pedal, and finish this if you're the Tigers. That's the message, I think. Kurtz ripped one, and a kill there for her. And Erie we'll get back to within 3 here. Now Michelson, the jump serve. Dug too strongly. Oh, do you call that the campfire play? I don't know. I've heard all kinds of things. Husband and wife play. Miscommunication is what happened there. You got it, you got it. No, you got it. And then no one gets it. It's a little bit of a mental error there for the Tigers. And then ace. And man, Centaurus playing some inspired volleyball right now. 5-point lead, and Centaurus pretty pumped up. A little more chatter coming from their bench area. This one tips off the net. Dug out there, now sent back. Moding will go cross court. On the attack is Centaurus. Mishki will kill it. And Erie trails by 6. Largest lead of the match for the Warriors. Dug out there in the middle. Big hit. And Kurtz. Tigers, definite size advantage here tonight as Kurtz stung a good one. Romine will play it. Now Tess, oh, that was Jason. Now set up in the middle, and a double touch there by Gardner. And a point there for the Warriors. That's where the youth of the Tigers, I think, probably excited for the opportunity to bounce back from last night's loss and next match. Losing a little bit of focus here and just not executing. That one hits off the top of the tape. Now Centaurus on the attack. They'll go across court, and a couple Tigers caught flat-footed. Seven-point lead and a timeout for Erie. We'll take a timeout here on the ETN.
Front Range Landfill puts all your needs in front of everything else. Front Range Landfill won Erie Chamber of Commerce Business of the Year Award, as well as being featured on national television. We are very proud of our facility and we welcome the opportunity to address your disposal needs. Our focus is on customer service. We strive to achieve easy and rapid access in and out of the facility. We feel certain that we will exceed your expectations of your solid waste disposal requirements. Choose Front Range Landfill for all your landfill needs. You will be pleased.
Jeff Foxworthy here. You know, if you've ever found yourself repeating the same thing for 75 years, you might be Smokey Bear.
Only you can prevent wildfires.
Well, thing is, there's a lot more to say. Like if you've ever found yourself burning yard debris and then walking away, well, you might be starting a wildfire. So for the love of the outdoors, go to SmokeyBear.com to learn more about wildfire prevention.
Welcome back in, Erie Tiger Network. There you go. Point there for the Tigers out of the timeout. And now Gardner back to serve here for Erie. Caitlin will twist it in toward the back row. Played cross court, diving dig. Gardner, and just a miscue out the side that time by Moding. Seven-point lead here for Centaurus. Floater. Kept alive nicely that time by Gardner, but outside of the pole. Tigers just aren't sharp right now here in this set. Really got to lock in if you're Erie. Now Villarreal. In towards Moding. Set quick in the middle. Patzer swiped it wide. Coach Brown wincing after that. Just, I don't think pleased with the level of execution. There's a good block by Patzer. Now Centaurus. They'll go cross court. Dug there by Michelson. Now Snyder will send it in the back row. Centaurus will play it over third time. Moding hits cross court. Villarreal toward the net and not able to slide in and dig that one out. That time for the Warriors was Molly Monroe. And now Maggie Olson will check in. A lot of big hitters in right now for the Tigers. You can attack in a bunch of different ways. See what they do here. This one slapped in toward the back row. Now set here near side. Blocked down and in. Michelson with a fist pump and the big block there by Peyton. And the Tigers trying to close the gap. They're still down 7 points here to Centaurus. Olson in toward the back row. Mishke, and Centaurus couldn't get it over third time. One of the few miscues we've actually seen tonight by Romine, and a timeout from Centaurus. They can feel a little bit of their momentum slipping away, so they'll call a timeout. We'll take a timeout as well.
While watching the ETN.
This is more than a bundle. It's more than a combo deal. It's not just stuff. This is your home, your car. And you want to give them the protection they deserve. With home and auto insurance. State Farm agents get it. It's why they're here.
In Erie, talk to State Farm agent Jeannie Hulse.
Welcome back in, Erie Tiger Network. Tigers trail it here by 6. They've kind of trailed it around that number. There's a big serve. Punched over, though. That has been Centaurus. They have just been scrappy. Floating them over the net. And I tell you what, if you're Centaurus, get it on the Tiger side. Let them make mistakes if you're the Warriors. I think that's what you got to strategize for. And they have a 7-point lead. Olsen, back set, far side. Snyder swung it with the right arm. Now see, there's, oh, double touch. Sebesta. Back to serve now for Erie as Patzer will come out. Floater in there. Out of the middle, blocked by the Tigers. Romine not able to gather that one. Chipping away, Tigers now down by 5. Dropped in Romine in the middle. Oh man, that was almost a two-handed jam. And then it almost just stayed on the tape. Seemed like an eternity, and then one hit outside the line by Peyton. Tried to send it down the line. I think if you're Erie, you just be content attacking the center. A lot of the attackers, and that's not a knock on Peyton because she can mostly put it wherever she wants 9 times out of 10. But Erie just a little bit off kilter this game as there's an off-tempo hit there by Kurtz. Hey, attack the center, make Centaurus have to defend. Don't give up the freebies. And now back to serve is Carreras. Swipes the right hand, Romine. Bump set, far side. Mishki will punch it right back after her initial kill attempt was blocked, and then the Tigers couldn't return the favors. There's a block. Tell you what, Erie running out of real estate on the scoreboard here in this set. Trail it by 6 still. Centaurus trying to bow their necks here and take a set. Tapped over by Kurtz. Now you put the onus back on Centaurus to play cleanly. All right, Tigers on the attack. Set up near side. Michelson has it blocked again. Set back up. Peyton goes cross court. Another dig, man. Centaurus really playing some gritty defense. Olsen will punch one over. Tapped over, dug out there. Longest rally of the night. Michelson off tempo. And Sebesta will keep it alive. Olsen now nails it into the corner. Good rally. Both teams rallying to the ball. By the way, Centaurus, they have won 1 set all season. That was away at Greeley Central. They've been swept in all their other matches. So this is going to be a team that is motivated and excited with the late lead to try and finish off a set. That one played over a third time. Dug out there, now set up. Kurtz off tempo. We'll drop it in there. Back to a 4-point lead. This is the closest it's been since maybe it was 6-2. Now Evanson, that one just long. Almost sent her last one long. And Centaurus decided to play it. Back to a 5-point lead here. Centaurus only needs 6 to win the set. Tigers would have to score 10 before Centaurus scores 6. And there's a kill there by Olsen. It was blocked on the Centaurus side. Back to a 4-point game. Tigers have started to come alive here in the set. Need to keep the foot on the pedal. And that is not the way to do it. And I tell you what, I'd be willing to bet that of Centaurus' 20 points, 13 of them have been Erie errors. Dig there. Gardner to Olsen, off tempo, smart. Back to a 4-point set. And now Gardner back to serve. Gardner will twist it into the back row. Centaurus will gently play it over third time. Tigers can set it up. Ooh, almost mistimed. They tried to go quick out of the middle, and Patzer jumped a little bit early. Gardner will play it towards Snyder, goes cross court. Snyder playing outside. Played over third time. Curves high. Now picked up there by Gardner. Olsen from way outside will angle it cross court. And that one, oh! It was going long, and Evanson, I beg your pardon, at the last second said, oh, maybe it's not long. Oh, it is, and then nipped it. And there, that one is dropped in there. It's been going back and forth between 5 and 4 points, and now you have a good server in Olsen. And gotta rack up a few in a row if you're Erie. This is the time of the match where you gotta find a way to get 3 in a row, and there's 2 in a row. So now it's a 3-point set. Centaurus holding on for dear life. Olsen again. Ooh, cooked it long. And it's another unforced error by the Tigers. They have just committed a bushel of them here in this third set. Dug there by Kurtz. Now Michelson goes cross court and delivers the kill. Back to 3 points. Tigers have not been within 2 since it was 3-1 here in this set. Oh man, and Sebesta extended the legs before she hit it. Had no juice left. 2 points away here, Centaurus from taking the set. Twister into the back row. In the middle, Tapper scrambling at Centaurus, and a double touch. Three-point lead. If you're Erie, you make your run now, because you cannot afford a mistake. That one will angle in toward the back row. Set up near side, cross, score goes long. Okay, so 2 points. goodness. So kind of surprised we haven't seen Centaurus call a timeout. Another one in toward the back row. Centaurus will set it up. They'll play it out the back. Oh, and a good decision there by Olsen. She went up to get it, and then she just olayed it. And the Tigers are back to within one. We'll take another quick timeout here on the ETN. Just go. And welcome back in Erie Tiger Network. 1 point set here. Tigers trying to tie this thing off. Centaurus called the timeout. So the Tigers certainly within their striking distance. Off-tempo sliding dig there by Sebesta. Sent back onto the Erie side. Now they can tie it up. Olsen, rip, block down and in, and it's tied. Tied set here, 23-23. And the next point will be set point for either team. Oh, Cook too long. Set point. Another service error for the Tigers. Now Sebesta. Don't get cute, Tigers. Just got to level it off. Warriors trying to win the set here. Gardner punches over second time. Romayan almost could have gotten called for a double touch. Partially blocked, and the Warriors win the third set. We'll go to the fourth set here on the ATN.
Do you have a plan in place for your family's future in the event something happens to you? Are you caring for aging parents, grandparents, or a loved one with special needs? The Germany law firm named 2017 Erie's Chamber Business of the Year provides expert legal guidance and peace of mind for you and your family in the areas of probate, elder law, and estate planning. Visit Germany Law Firm's Erie Village office or website at coelderlaw.net to set up a personalized consultation.
Have you ever wanted to support the Erie Tiger Network, the student media arm of Erie High School? Well, now you can. We have set up a Patreon page. There's a way for you to send us a monthly pledge in order to provide funding for the program, as well as get access to reward tiers. As a Tiger fan, you get the satisfaction in knowing you are helping out your favorite local media organization. As a member of the ETN fan club, you are officially recognized on air and can receive ETN goodies throughout the year. As an in-broadcast red sponsor, you get to sponsor a specific segment of any broadcast. For more information, email bird_brandon at sbbsd.org. This is a $25 per month commitment. As an appreciator of Erie's live broadcast with the weekly news, you can help support this program by becoming one of our patrons by going to bit.ly/ETN Patreon.
Welcome back into the Erie Tiger Network. Brandon Bird here with you from the Gen Realty broadcast booth. Be sure to check out Gen Realty online, our title sponsor here on the Erie Tiger Network. Go to genrealty.com. This game is brought to you by Teachers Who Tutor, Worth Chiropractic, and 3M Farms as well. In broadcast sponsors, and then of course all our normal commercial sponsors, but you see their commercials throughout the game. Fourth set here. That was the second set that Centaurus has won all season long. So I think they're pretty pumped up about that. As there's a dig there. Tell you what, you put yourself in a 6-1 hole, hard to dig out of. And the Tigers just leveled at 23, but never had the lead in that entire set. You know, the good thing is it's against a Centaurus team that has struggled, and if you're Coach Brown, these are the types of moments where you go, okay, so you won a couple sets. If you don't focus from start to finish, you're not as good as you think you are. And I know this Tiger team came in with a lot of high goals, and I think these are the moments that are teachable moments Erie can really learn from. Say, hey, you got to lock in 100% of the time. And now Erie leads it 2-1 here in the set. Sebesta back to serve. And a illegal rotation there for Centaurus. And a big hit there by Kurtz. Really stepping up and hammering that one down. Cross court, and that one is wide. This one pelted in. Five-2 lead here for Erie. Michelson goes cross court, dug out there by Kurtz. Set up far side. Snyder will swing it with the right arm. Now back set into the net it goes. 6-2 lead here for Erie. Centaurus. I mentioned they won their second set here in this game. You look back at all their sets played this season. You had that one win. They scored 23 points against Silver Creek in the third set. Against Skyline, they were able to eclipse 20 points in the second set. Against Greeley West, they got 21 points in the third set. So there's usually about one set every game where they're able to kind of regroup and score a little bit. That third set, or that one set victory they did have, was in the third set against Greeley Central, which they won 27-25. Sebesta plays over third time. Romig will slide over. L'Oreal back on the Tiger side. Gardner off tempo, and man, that's been working well for Kurtz. The blockers just go, they collapse, and then she just off tempo slider in there behind the blockers. 8-3 lead. Michelson whips one to the back row, dug out high, far side set, cross court hit by Jason, dug out there by Sebesta. Near side, Olsen will rip and drops it in there. Tell you what, Olsen, sometimes her swing reminds me of a change-up pitcher. She'll have it looks like the normal full arm swing motion, looks like she's gonna rip, and then it's just a little bit off tempo. And it's surgeon-like. Always interesting to see because she can rip it, but she'll have that almost, it looks like the same arm speed, and then it just comes out softer. Reminds me of like a Trevor Hoffman circle change or something like that. 9-3 lead here for Erie in set number 4. Trying to take this 3 sets to none. A better start here this set. Coach Brown, I think, trying to, in between sets, lock that down. Say, let's forge ahead. Let's end it here. Let's play this game with some intensity so that we can carry this into our next game with Meade, who is the #1 team in RPI. We mentioned Centaurus, 70. There's 70 teams. So Erie tonight getting both ends of the spectrum here, at least in terms of RPI. Michelson will rip one in there for an ace. Peyton Michelson. When Peyton places him well, she is a really tough server to defend. She's so tall that those serves, it's like she's pounding them out of a tree. And then she can kind of get those twisting knucklers in there that just drop in front of the back row. So when Peyton is on her service game, it's like watching Rembrandt paint or something. Peyton again. See, that one had some more sink to it. It sets up Erie nice. They're on the attack again. It's all set up by the Michelson serve, and another kill there. I was a little confused. Centaurus was pretty fired up for the dig, even though they lost the point. Michelson again. Good dig out there and a double touch that time. The more I watch volleyball, the more I've picked up on the double touch and when it comes. If you're new to volleyball, that's kind of a hard call to see, but you can see the spin of the ball on a double touch. It just has that weird rotation coming out of it. And there's another service point from Michelson. She is cooking. Steph Curry style right now from behind the line. 14-3 lead. Tigers want a sub. Too late. Michelson cranks. Diving dig, and there's a slap right back, and the Tigers are not messing around this set. 15-3 lead. Maybe they wanted Meade to sit a little longer. Now Michelson will rip another serve, but that one's long. Michelson gives a little smile and head nod, as that was a good run from the service line for Peyton Michelson. And Peyton will forgive me for the first time all year, bringing up her older sister Maya, playing some college volleyball as Peyton and Maya, both just great kids to be around. Peyton was a yearbook student the last couple years. Always has a smile on her face, always positive. Kind of always got those same vibes around Maya, so Michelsons have done a good job raising two not just excellent volleyball players, but high character daughters as well. We'll take a timeout here on the Erie Tiger Network.
To where your friends are. Go to where the action's at. Go find your sense of adventure. Go Airheads, Airsoft Field and Store located in Erie, Colorado. Go Airheads and go Tigers.
Welcome back to the Erie Tiger Network. As Tigers lead it 16-4. The lowest points in a set that Windsor has scored all season, I believe, was a 5-point set against, or excuse me, Centaurus has scored all season, was a 5-point set against Windsor. Tigers have really been locked in here this set. Cross court, dug out along the back row, and then just a little two-handed tapper in there by Gardner. Good anticipation. Erie continuing to stack up some points here. Back set and a double touch. Yep, another double touch there. It's kind of spilled out awkwardly. And now it's Kurtz again. Floater, nope, into the net. Double taps the chest is my bad. And 5th point of the set for Centaurus. And a good recognition. I'll tell you what, that dig was going a little bit too pacey toward the net, and Gardner, instead of trying to set up a Tiger as that ball is traveling, went, you know what, how about I just send it on its way, and scored the point. Now back to serve. To score the point you serve, you got to get an ace, right? And there it is. There's the ace. Happens more than you know. There's just something about the confidence of a good play than stepping up to the service line and ripping one that just infects in a good way 16-year-old, 17-year-old kids. Now Moding will set it up for Gardner, and Snyder just kind of shuffled the feet, leaned back, and rocketed it some good pace with the right hand off balance. Again, Snyder blocked, and she'll let it go out. Your instinct as a player is when you can reach out and touch the ball, touch it. Good to lay off that one, even if it's obvious. It's still, you want to play it when you can, you know. You feel like you got to be the aggressor, and laying off those balls sometimes difficult. And a miscue at the back. 6th point of the match. Tigers a few points away. Meade out on the floor. They're ready for this match to end. And we will have the next match coming up. A little break here between matches. We'll be back up in time for the Meade versus Erie match. That should be a good one. Set here near side. Snyder belted one, and that was blocked into the net. Another Tiger point. Now Moding back to serve. And that one is miscued. So another point, another ace for the Tigers. Audrey Moding, one of the server specialists. Moding was looking for the direction of where Coach Brown wanted to serve place. And Coach Brown, I think, gave the sign when Moding wasn't looking, and then Moding looked, and she wasn't given the sign. Funny little exchange right there. 7 serving 23. Tigers will move to 5-3 on the season. This one is played toward Gardner and then tapped down and in. Not over yet, say the Warriors. Ace and a miscue. And that one's in the net. And now it is match point here for Erie. And it will be Sebesta to serve it for the match. Sebesta will drop one in there. And that one's sent long, and that'll do it. Tigers take it in 4 sets, 3 sets to 1. That'll be it for us here in this game. Don't forget to tune in about 20 minutes or so to the game against the Meade Mavericks as the Tigers will look to make it 2 in a row. That's it for Will and Brendan. I'm Brandon. We'll see you in just a little bit, Tiger fans.